Hello, my name is Pat. I was the host of Pat's Pop Show, and this video is going to be a little different. People have been writing in asking me, Pat, when you run out of pop, how do you get to the store to buy more? Do you take an Uber or do you take a Lyft? And I was embarrassed to admit I'd never really taken either. When I go to the store, I usually walk, or sometimes I'll take a bus, but never Uber, never Lyft. Anyway, got me thinking, maybe I should try out these new services. Not a fan of taxis, but maybe these are an improvement. And I found that there are a lot of similarities between the two, and there are even more differences. I do have a preference, and I'll weigh in at the end of what that is, but for the meantime, let's get a start with Uber. Uber is great. Go into the iTunes store, you download the app Uber, gets on your phone, create a profile. You can summon a driver, summon an Uber to wherever you are, at your house, at your workplace, at the movie theater, at the mall, wherever. Plug in an address where you want to go, your destination. Your driver will take you there. It's usually very easy. The cars are clean. They tend to be Toyota Priuses. Sometimes they're Ford Probes, but they're always really nice inside, very new, and you can tell the drivers are vetted for professionalism and for safety. They never drive too fast or too slow. They obey the traffic rules, and you never feel like you're getting cheated because all of the payment happens right in the app. You don't have to carry cash or check or credit card. You pay through the app. You can tip through the app, and it's just super simple, seamless. It's a great service. It is an improvement on taxis, and it gets a 10 out of 10. Now, Lyft is a little bit different. Lyft is not an app like Uber is. Lyft is a toll-free number that you can call. You call 1-800-4LYFT. That's FORLYFT. And you have to have your driver's 5-digit extension. And every Lyft driver has a car phone. So suppose I dialed 1-800-4LYFT and then the extension 98479. It patches me through to the driver with that extension. That driver picks up the car phone, and I still say, hello, I'm looking for a ride in Seattle. I need to go to Pike Place Market. And the guy says, sorry, I'm in Los Angeles, but I have a friend who drives in Seattle. I will patch you through to him. And then he forwards the call to his friend who is also a Lyft driver in Seattle. And then the Lyft driver gets to your house, and they pick you up, and then you sit in the back seat, and then you eventually get to your place. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 calls, but ultimately it's pretty easy. It shouldn't take more than 20 or 30 minutes to get your Lyft driver to your house. And unfortunately, because they don't have an app, they don't handle payment in the way Uber does. Lyft is, they handle only cashier's checks. Sometimes a driver will make a concession and do a traveler's check for you, just as long as you sign it in his presence. But for the most part, cashier's check only, and no cash because that's dangerous. Definitely no credit card because they don't have machines to run credit cards. Lyft is a really simple, like sort of seamless service too. It's a little bit different, and but overall, I'd say it's just as good as Uber. It gets a 10 out of 10. Now, which one is better? I like that you can use your phone to get an Uber, but ultimately, I don't look at my phone but once or twice a day. Usually it's to check something like my email, and so it was really nice to be able to go to my landline and summon a Lyft, and to know that within sometimes it's like an hour or two, the Lyft will come to my house and it will take me where I want to go, and I've got a nice stash of cashier's checks ready, and all of the drivers are like really not very nice, but they tend to get me where I need to go quickly. And so I think I'm giving Lyft a little bit of a benefit. Lyft is number 1 and Uber is number 2. So if you have to choose between them, go with Lyft. That's 1-800-4LYFT. We'll get you a Lyft car. Make sure you have your driver's extension. There's probably only 5,000 to 7,000 extensions out there, so know your driver's extension. And that's really all I got to say about the matter. New pop show may be coming soon, maybe not. But until then, keep on riding in cars, and why not try Lyft today? Bye-bye.